Hey, what's up guys, it's Saintsfan, and so last week on Monday Mailbox, a lot of you guys said that you would be interested in seeing, sort of an updated setup, and basically what I'm going to do in this video is show you guys a little bit. I'm not going to go full setup. I'll probably do that around 400K. Let me know in the comment section if you'd want me to see, or if you want me to do that, but I'm just going to cover some things. It's mainly going to be on the computer that I'm going to cover. And I'm not going to be holding the camera up to the computer. I'm actually just going to record the screen. But before we do that, I just want to say, in a couple, well actually tomorrow, since tomorrow's Tuesday, and probably even later tonight, there's going to be a ton of Watch Dogs footage. And throughout this entire week, there's going to be a ton of Watch Dogs footage. So there's still going to be a couple GTA videos here and there. We got a really awesome heist video. I don't really know when I'm going to upload that. Maybe Friday. But yeah, Watch Dogs is really fun. I got it early. And I'll show you the case, which I got right here. So yeah, I did get it on Xbox One, but yeah, it's pretty fun so far. I'm recording my Let's Play. You'll see that here in a second. But getting into the questions. So there's no actual questions. I was just reading through the comment section, and I was basing this on what I get a lot. What do I record with? How do I do this? How do I do that? So first things first, we're gonna start over here on the left. I mean, like, there's all my stuff down there. My room's really messy. That's why I'm not doing an updated setup video. But I do have every console except a PS4 or PS3. But I'm getting a PS4 like really soon. So yeah, expect some PS4 stuff. So I get this question a lot on live streams. What headset do I use? Well, the one I mainly use is probably this guy. This is the I don't know how well you can see this. By the way, I'll leave like description, or I'll leave a link to all like the stuff I use in the description. I can't even hold this thing with one hand. But no, so this is the guy I use. This is the Sennheiser Game Zero headset. No, unfortunately, this is only for PC, but you're gonna see here in a second. I pretty much do all my stuff on PC. Like I game, and even like from the Xbox, I do it on here, so I can still hear it. I'll explain that in a second, but yeah, this guy is the thing that I use the most. And what's really cool is like this thing, well, before I get into the cool part, this thing is the most comfortable headset I've like ever worn in my life. Like that right there is the Turtle Beach. I'll get into that in a second, but like these things, oh my god, you don't even feel them on your head. Like these cushions, they're so comfortable. But yeah, this mic, like this is really awkward. Hold on, let me put this on the ground. So this mic right here, what's neat about this, let me see, just listen and see if you can hear the click. You can I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but there's like a little click, and basically what happens when it's down like this, you're talking, but say you want to mute your mic, well, instead of going to find a mute button or whatever, you just, put it up like that and it mutes your mic. It's really cool. But yeah, that's basically what I use for like PC gaming, and even Xbox gaming, and sometimes when I live stream. Now, like I said, that's not used for console because you can't talk to people with it. So that is where this guy comes in, Turtle Beach PX5. I'll be honest with you, it's an alright headset. It's definitely not as comfortable as that one up there. You probably can't even see that no more. But this one is the only like Xbox headset I even have that works. So yeah, this one is also the one that has like the voice changer and stuff. I don't know. I mean, it's alright. I got it for free, so it is what it is. I mean, it's alright, but it's the PX5s. I don't know if I said that already, but that is the headsets. Moving on to the right, we have my mic. This is a Blue Yeti, and I'll be honest with you, it's good, but I may be getting another mic here in the future. An Audio Technica, I think AT2020, I think is the one I'm looking at. But yeah, this one, let me move this out the way. It's alright. It's really big. The other ones are like kind of smaller, and this one just doesn't really go well with like other products and like stands and stuff like that. You gotta find like stuff specifically made for it. But I'll show you guys if you do wind up getting this. These are my settings. So the gain for me is all the way down. I don't know how well this is going to pick up. The gain's all the way down, and we are on the third, I think it's the cardioid pattern. So yeah, that's that. But right now, it's just sitting up here, and it kind of sucks because and I'm sure you guys have heard it. I'll sometimes, like, when I'm recording, I'll hit my desk and you can hear the bump. So I need to get one of those, like, things that, like, come down, you know, and, like, just the things just, like, sitting up here. You can't do it. But I need to get one of those. That's probably my next thing I'm gonna buy. Now, I think this might be the last part of the video, or of the camera that I'm recording with now, setup part. But this is what I record with. So, a lot of people always ask, hey Saintsfan, what do you record with? Elgato, AVerMedia, HDPVR, whatever. Well, the first one I ever got was this guy, the LGP, Live Gamer Portable. And let's see, you can actually see my name on it, which is kind of cool. But this thing I absolutely love. Like, I had that for so long and I had no problems with it. And from that, or because of that, you know, I really liked AVerMedia. So I was hoping that this guy, which is their like new high-tech card, it's the Extreme Cap U3. I was hoping this would be really good, but and I just contacted support, but I've had so many problems with this. But I'll get more into what this guy can do and what makes it so special. And then I also got my Elgato right here, which I got about 2 weeks ago. I'm loving it so far. But what's kind of neat, and something that I don't know if it's safe, but it works. So what I do, not including this card, so just pretend this ain't here, because this is mainly for like my Xbox One, which again I'll get to in a second when we get on the computer. But what do I have here? I have my Elgato, or I have, this is from the Xbox 360, or well actually I have a switch back there, but let's just say it's from the 360. So it's from the 360, and it comes into here, and then I have HDMI out going around here, coming into my AVerMedia, and then I have the HDMI out going to my TV, which is up there. So what do I have is the Elgato, or I have the AVerMedia running through the Elgato, and what that allows me to do, you know, you can kind of see it here, I can have both the Elgato and the AVerMedia software running at the same time. So when I'm live streaming, I can live stream off of the AVerMedia while recording gameplay from the Elgato. And basically what that allows me to do is, you know, if you ever come to my live streams, you'll know I play music, I'll have a bunch of like overlays on the screen. And if I don't want that in the video, that's where this comes in handy, because then this literally just records my voice and just the gameplay. So it's awesome for, you know, if I was going to put something on YouTube and I didn't want all that extra stuff, that happens on Twitch. So that's why having two capture cards that are different is really helpful. I actually may be getting another computer though. That is my computer. I'll leave a link, by the way, to the first setup video I did. But I may be getting another computer to help, like, when I do PC games, so I can get, like, so I can stream on one and record on one and then play on the other, so there's no lag. But I think that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to do an updated setup video just yet. I'm going to wait till my room's clean and I get some other stuff. But maybe for 400K, like I said. But what I'm going to do now is go on the computer, show you guys the software that I use. And if I missed anything in this video, just let me know in the comment section, and, you know, I can maybe attach another little clip or something at the end of next week's Monday mailbox. But yeah, anyway, see you guys when we're on the computer. Alright, what's up guys? We are on the computer, and I don't know if you can hear the fan in the background. If you can, I'm sorry. But I have pretty much all my programs open, which I use. And what I'm going to show, I guess we'll start with Sony Vegas, just because this is what I use to edit. Actually, you know what? We're going to start with the recording software. So, by the way, my computer's probably going to be really laggy, because I'll show you the processes. I have a lot of stuff running, so if it's a little bit laggy, just, you know, try to deal with it. But, so like I said, AVerMedia, Elgato. I'm not going to do, or I am going to do a full, like, I guess, comparison between both of these. I'm not going to do that in this video. That's going to be coming up sometime soon when I have time, probably after Watch Dogs a little bit. But the Elgato versus the AVerMedia, both are really good. I mean, so far, like I said, I've only had the Elgato for like 2 weeks, so I haven't had any problems with it. I've had the Elgato for probably almost a year. I mean, the AVerMedia for probably almost a year now. And that thing, I absolutely love it. Like, this software, although I actually just re-downloaded I re-downloaded the software, and ever since that Extreme Cap U3, the newer AVerMedia product, and I think this is just my, something's wrong with my computer or my device, because I've had some friends who said it hasn't happened to them, but sometimes this program, the Rec Central, it will like crash, and sometimes it'll just freeze, and I don't know, it's a little weird, but before I had the Extreme Cap, when I was just using the AVerMedia Portable, this thing ran amazing. It's so smooth. As you can see, you know, it's pretty simple too, which is I like. You know, Elgato's got a bunch of stuff over here, but you know, I like the AVerMedia just because it's simple. One thing, like I was saying though, how I can play through my computer pretty much is the Extreme Cap U3. What makes it so awesome is that, at least when it works, is that it's USB 3.0 powered. So basically, that means there's no delay. So like right now, I mean, I can't find my Xbox One controller, but if I was to hit the left stick and to go to my friends list, it would take about a second or two, and it would be delayed on my computer screen. Whereas the Extreme Cap U3, it's instantaneous. So all I got to do, you know, make this full screen, and I can play on my computer screen instead of playing on my TV. And that's why I use those Sennheisers a lot, because I just unmute this so I can play it through my computer. And, you know, it's a win-win situation because I don't need to, you know, look at my TV, or if I want to just play on my computer and not have to worry about turning on my TV. It's really good for that. But as you see, it's a little bit glitchy right now because this is an updated firmware. I'm going to go to the settings, though. So right here, you can, you know, choose which ones. I have both of them connected, obviously. So I'm going to show you guys these settings right here in the Rec Central that I use, at least, if it loads up here. So obviously game console, I actually have it to record my microphone. So a lot of you guys were actually asking me, or a couple of you guys asked me, how do you record live comms with the AVerMedia? Well, and I think this can even go, I guess I'll look at it in the Elgato software, but in AVerMedia, like I said, you just go to advanced, and then you come down here to microphone, you check it, and then you pick whatever microphone you want. Obviously the Yeti for me is the best, so I pick that. And then I have it saved as a separate file, so you know, that's actually the one good thing I like about the AVerMedia software. Now, I don't use this as much anymore because I found a better way. But you know, as a starter YouTuber, you know, this is really great because if you're doing live comms, or if you're just doing something with your friends, you know, it is really nice because both of them are the same length. You know, your voice as well as the game. So you don't have to, when you're editing it, you don't have to, like, you know, sit there for a couple more minutes and trying to figure out where stuff goes and everything. It's just, it's aligned. Now, I record with MP4. You can do the TS. The TS, I don't know. I don't really like it that much. MP4 I find to be better quality. And then, you know, that's pretty much it for this. But I'm going to go ahead and exit that. You can also stream with the Rec Central. I don't really use this, but if you are just a up and coming YouTuber and you don't have XSplit, which I'll show you guys here in a second, you can stream with it. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy as well, and it looks really good. You know, the quality is pretty good as well, but you can stream. So that's the AVerMedia software. You know, overall I love it. You know, it's really simple, and honestly it looks pretty cool too. So you know, that's the AVerMedia software. Close that out. Let's get into the Elgato. The Elgato is pretty cool. So you can actually edit with the Elgato. I've never done this before, but if you don't have Sony Vegas or anything, you can edit. You know, all the editing software and programs that come with some of the capture devices, I don't use too often just because I have Sony Vegas to do that. But here are all my settings for the Elgato. Like I said, I really don't even know half the stuff that's this thing's capable of because I haven't really checked it out. But there's the game audio, which you can obviously turn up, down, make it how you like it. You can do live commentary as well. You know, pick your mic, make sure the level's good, you know, hit record, and bam, you're good. You can also do live streaming with this. Now for me, I'll be honest with you guys, live streaming is better on the AVerMedia. The Elgato is really good for recording because they do have, and this is probably the best feature of all, they do have, I think it's called like ghost recording. I don't know the exact term, but basically, once you start this program, or this you know, the game capture program up, it automatically starts recording your footage, whether you hit the record button or not. But it only goes back an hour, and basically what you can do is, you know, say you opened the program but you forgot to hit record, and you did something really cool. We're like, oh man, I forgot to record that. I'm screwed now. what you can do with the Elgato is use this and you can scroll back. Now you're not going to see anything on the screen probably just because I've been on the dashboard on the same thing for like the past hour. But you can scroll back and then start recording from there. So it's really cool. And if you're worried about like it taking up space after you close the program, because it puts it all like in a temporary file, after you close the program it deletes it, so you're good to go. So that's pretty much it with the Elgato software. Now I'm going to show you guys the live streaming software just to get out of the way. So this is, I use XSplit. Now you're going to see some weird things on the screen. That's just because I have different screen regions. I'm not going to get that in detail now because I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long. It's probably going to be 20 minutes as it is. But this is my XSplit. So I can't really show you guys tools because that has some information in there. But you know, I just use my AVerMedia, like I said, to live stream overlays. But this is, you know, I do use XSplit, and if I go to frame rate, if I go to resolution, I do it in 720 because that's what my internet can handle. But yeah, that is pretty much XSplit. Let's close out of that. Okay, come on, XSplit. Another recording thing that I use is Fraps. This is what I use to record PC games. Now, I wouldn't like go off of my settings. I mean, they're okay. I haven't really recorded that much stuff with PC, but you know, here you go, 60 frames. Pretty basic stuff, I guess. You know, nothing too special here. Another thing, and you're gonna see I'm actually using it now. So for live commentaries, what I do, and you know, this is what I would recommend to you guys just to make it, you know, your quality a little bit better. I use Audacity. Audacity is a free program, and like I said, you can even see it going now. But it is a free program, and what you can do, I can't really demonstrate this while it's recording, but this is what I do when I live com. So I'll start up the AVerMedia or the Elgato, hit record, and then come to Audacity right after that, hit record. Now you do have to sync it up a little bit, but it does sound a lot better because what you can do, let's see if I can't really click on it, but like normally sometimes you can hear fans and some like background noise. Well, if you like once it's done recording, I can't really explain it too much or show you guys too much, but you can use this feature, the noise removal, and there's actually a bunch of other cool features, but the noise removal is what's really cool, and you can remove background noise, which is awesome. But that is what I use to record my audio, for the most part at least. One thing I actually am using now, Camtasia. That is what I use to record, like if I like doing videos like this, you know, which is rare. But if I need to record the screen, you know, Camtasia is what I use. I think, let's see, the only two things we got left is Photoshop, and I'll just show you guys Photoshop real quick. I'm actually working on my Watch Dogs stuff, so as you can see, making thumbnails. I make my own thumbnails, you know, nothing too special, but I do use Photoshop. And then finally, this is, you're gonna see some Watch Dogs footage, so shh, be quiet, because this is technically before release. But yeah, this is what I use Sony Vegas to edit and record and stuff. I mean, I don't really know what you guys would really need to know about in here. You know, maybe, you know, video effects and stuff. I got, you know, transitions. But for the most part, this is pretty much how it goes. You know, put the video in here, put the audio, sync it up, and we're good to go. And then I guess I'll show you guys my renders. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys my properties if I can figure it out. Yeah, properties right here. So this is what my video properties are. Obviously 1080, 32-bit point, floating point or something. I don't even know. Compositing gamma 2.22, best Gaussian. You know, you should probably hit that button, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Audio, stereo, 16, you know, pretty much. I guess you can pause if you want to see this stuff. And then for rendering, I go ahead and render. So my render settings, I have a couple. Obviously, as you see here, I have, this is just 720 30 frames, this is 720 60 frames, 1080 30, and then 1080 60. For some reason, my Sony Vegas, it crashes when I render an MP4. I would normally But for now, since it does crash and I don't know what's wrong with it, I have to use WMV, which is still good. I'll show you guys. This is just the 1081 customized template. So for the mode, I have CBR. This is for audio, you know, pretty basic. But this is where a lot of people do ask me stuff. So CBR for the mode format, Windows Media 9, 1920, get 30 frame rate. But like I said, if your computer's good enough, you can double it to 60. It just takes longer to render, but it does look a little bit better. Video smoothest, I just have it to 100 because why not? And seconds for keyframe 5. Now, one thing you do want to make sure is when you do this, come to project, make sure it's on best, because sometimes, at least if your computer's not good, you may have to bump this down to like half so you can see some stuff, so it's not like really laggy in here. So you just got to make sure you you put that project thing on best. But I think that covers pretty much everything. I don't think I may have missed something. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if I did. And like I said, I'll just add it on to next week's episode. But I know this has been a long one. But like I said, you guys did want to see this stuff. And we are preparing for Watch Dogs. It's a really fun game. So definitely be looking forward to that stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video, share it, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.